different video for you today. This is my happy planner and I'm gonna do a plan with me video. I've only been using my happy planner for the month of December. I just purchased it at the end of November and I could not be happier with it. I love it. I'm having so much fun planning and it's really coming in handy for me. I love decorating it. So I've done 3 weeks so far in it and I love it, and I love looking back. You know, if I can't remember what I did that day, I'll look back and it's just so helpful with my schedule and just the busy holidays. So I got the Mambi Happy Planner and I got the gold polka dot one. And so I've just opened up kind of to the December dashboard. That's what you see here. And sorry for the shadow, it's late at night and I could just get certain lighting in here. So this isn't just my December dashboard. I already decorated this, like I said, in the beginning of December. And all I did was simply embellish it with some Target stickers, some washi tape from the Dollar Tree, and I just wrote a couple of things in. I loved how this looked because these are the big green polka dots with the cream in the background. And I just put these black kind of chalk stickers. They look like really, really cute font from the Target dollar spot. Here's some gold ones that are just like it, but these are gold. And I use the black ones on here. I just put some around here and then some of this pretty washi tape. So I'm just gonna kind of show you quickly what I've already done. This is just my monthly spread, and like I said, I'm very new at this, so I didn't really know a lot to do with this. So I just kind of kept this simple. I was filling things in here and there. I'm gonna grab my new pen. And so I didn't really decorate this up that much, but I did cover it, this little bar over here, and I love that. And I just used some stickers here and there, and I just wrote some important dates in. So then let's flip to my first week. So this is my first week that I decorated, and we're not going to go through the entire week. I just wanted to show you that I got this idea from CheapCraftyGirl, who got the idea from Belinda, Selene on YouTube. And I will link both of their channels below, because Belinda Selene, I believe, has a tutorial on how to make these cute little Pinterest or just Google images or whatever. And what I did is, she used sticker paper and so did CheapCraftyGirl. They use sticker paper and then they just size down on a Word document little boxes, and then they cut them out and use, you know, instead of buying Etsy stickers, they use these as stickers. So that's kind of what I did, only here's some of my images that I have left. Only I didn't do sticker paper, I just used regular paper because I didn't have any sticker paper, and then I just simply used my ATG gun. So that was really, really easy. So I'm just going to kind of take you through, like I said, I just do washi, couple stickers. I was getting the hang of it, you know, this was my first planning week here. And then this was my second week. And I used my absolute favorite washi tape from the Dollar Tree, this green plaid. This was a busy week here. So just kind of take a glance at that. And then this was my absolute favorite day because I had a Christmas tea this day, Sunday. That was a lot of fun. And so then we moved into last week, and I kind of did the same thing. I used some of these really cute stickers from Target that I got in the dollar spot, and I used these stickers here and there. And then I used some scrapbook paper over here and just used some more of those images. I really love the sparkly ornaments. They're right here. Aren't they pretty? And then I used some of those. So we're moving now into the week of Christmas, and I'm so excited to plan this week. I'm just gonna kind of start decorating. I don't ever really have a set plan. I am gonna stick to some red and green traditional Christmas colors. I'm just gonna keep it kind of simple. I want this week to go smooth. I want it to be enjoyable. First thing I like to do is kind of fill the boxes where I think they need to be filled in. So what I start doing is I look at my images, kind of the ones I haven't used, or I look at some scrapbook paper that maybe I want to cut down, and I've got some of that out here. And then I've also got these like little notepads from the Target dollar spot right here. I can use that to figure out. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start looking through these images, deciding where I want them on my planner. Okay, so I just kind of cut some of these out, like I said, from my little printouts that I made. And I cut some scrapbooking paper out as well. Just kind of placed it where I think I might want it before I put my washi tape down. And over here I just made like a border strip with scrapbook paper because I like to cover this little sidebar and decorate it. So I think I'm going to go ahead and glue these down with my ATG tape. And start putting down my washi tape. This is like my favorite part ever, with some green in there. So I think I'm going to do a couple of different washies. I like these snowflakes, so I'm going to use some of this red snowflake, and I'm definitely going to use some of this as well. So I'm going to start putting some washi down. And you know, I don't really mind these numbers being black up here. I kind of like it. And I like the days of the week here. I don't really necessarily need the morning, afternoon, evening, so I don't mind covering that up because I kind of use my boxes just, you know, where I can fit my writing in there. It doesn't really have to be separated out because I usually put the times of things I have to do, and you know, and also here's a quick tip for you for planning. Make it fun, make it enjoyable. You don't just have to plan, you know, school events and doctor's appointments and things like that. You can plan things like, say your favorite TV show's on. Do that. You know, write that down. Make it fun for yourself. You can plan, for example, say you want to go home and you know you don't have a lot going on, maybe like on a Tuesday night if you work, and you know, after work you're looking forward to going home and catching up on some reading or journaling. Put that down in your planner. Make it enjoyable, make it something that you look forward to. That's my tip for you. Okay, so I finished putting my washi tape down. I hope you can see that and it's not too bad of a glare. I just did, you know, alternating strips here, 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 and then I also did a strip of the green down here, so it's kind of like the red scrapbook paper, the green washi, and the gray scrapbooking paper. So now I'm just simply going to go and write things in that I know are going to be happening, or I know I need to get done. This is kind of where I plan my week. Things change. I can always go back and change it. So I'm going to kind of tilt my planner just a little bit so I can write. So I always like to get my washi tape out, my pens out. I've got different pens here. I like to get out the scrapbook paper I'm going to use, and I like to get out my paper clips. These, by the way, I created. Aren't they cute? And they're really, really fun to use, and I just stick them here like on the page like this. You can see that. And all I did was I used these from the Target dollar spot, and I just took 2 of them and backed them up on each other and just did a double-sided paper clip. Isn't that adorable? And then these, I love using these. These are really cute to mark your page. So like for this one, I'd use for my Christmas spread. And I got this gorgeous tassel from an Etsy shop called Create with Rebecca Designs. And it's just gorgeous. And this is the other one I got. And she does personalized ones to your liking. Or she can just do, you know, like surprise ones. And I told her I loved coral and aqua and gold. And she just did a fantastic job on these. So I just wanted to share that with you. I'm going to go ahead and take out some of these stickers and just place them, you know, in different spots. Good. I think I'm happy with this layout. I'm going to go ahead and use actually because it's Christmas week, I'm going to use my fancy dancy sparkly paper clip for the middle here, and then I will use this cute little light bulb that I made right on the side. Okay, so this is my layout. This is my first Plan With Me video, so I hope I did okay. And I hope you enjoyed this video. I adore my Mambi planner, and I really, really hope you guys go out, if you're planner lovers, and make your planning fun. I will catch you in the next video. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.